On this particular night, we are greeted by one of the guesthouse staff. We are escorted into the covered foyer through the courtyard into the kitchen. It's a modern kitchen with plenty of counter space, cluttered shelves, large oven tops, cookbooks, and about 4 staff members calmly beginning to prepare the meal. The kitchen staff is a veritable melting pot of international influences. Moroccan staffers cut vegetables with a British woman who has made Dar Safrine her home for the last 5 months, alongside Kate and Ala, Dar Safrine's owners. Tonight we're making pastilla. As its name implies, the dish is of Spanish descent. Pastilla arrived in the 15th century when Spanish influence was high, but today has been so incorporated into Moroccan cuisine that some consider pastilla the Moroccan national dish. Although the Moroccan version was originally prepared using pigeon meat, tonight's versions have been modified for the group of international students from the American University of Paris. There is a vegetarian version as well as chicken and beef versions. The dish is typically reserved for weddings and other special occasions because of the time and labor required in its preparation. Dar Safrine staff decided that pastilla was an appropriate choice for the group of students whose stay in Morocco is limited to 1 week, and because of the special role it has in Moroccan cuisine. Also on the menu is harira, a traditional Moroccan soup originally served during Ramadan to break fast at sundown. For this reason, the soup has deep cultural significance and a truly special place in a typical Moroccan diet. The sides for the evening include stuffed peppers and a goat cheese salad. I asked Kate how important the cooking process was to her. She seemed to view the cuisine in very pragmatic terms. She wanted to offer her guests traditional Moroccan food, but was prepared to use certain dishes in context and for occasions they may not normally be used for. We see this with the preparation of pastilla and harira, 2 dishes that have very strong connections to specific events in the Moroccan life. In this sense, traditional food becomes an experience in and of itself, rather than part of a larger context. It's this kind of separation that in many respects defines the international kitchen. We also spoke with the main cook, Suad, about the cooking process for her. She told us that she does not often go to the souk to buy the produce for the meals she creates at Dar Safrine. She told us that she goes to the supermarket because she's able to leave with a receipt, making expenditures more easy to track. Suad also tells us that, like most women, she learned to cook from her mother. However, she's been able to use the skills passed down from generation to generation to make a living and to pass down a different kind of tradition to those she cooks for, one that adapts and evolves to fit the realities of modern Morocco. You can see from this experience the extent to which food and tourism have adapted to new forms of globalization. Key dishes are reappropriated by other cultures and for different contexts. Pastilla, for one, was originally a Spanish dish that has come to be an important part of Moroccan cuisine. Although its interpretation still in many ways looks like the original, the ingredients used for it at Dar Safrine changed to accommodate for preferences and a new food consciousness. Exactly how this evolution will affect working-class Moroccans is still to be determined.